We don't learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on our experiences. All successful leaders take time to think and reflect. By taking the time to stop and reflect, we can learn from our mistakes and our victories. This knowledge empowers us to play a better hand. In this simple exercise, you'll begin defining issues and opportunities to get them out of your mind and documented so that you can process through them. This exercise will also help you get in sync with yourself, with team members, and coaches you may be working with. Take notes from this video. Try the exercises out for yourself. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Growth Amplifiers, where we showcase the best tips, resources, and tools to amplify and scale your business.
So I had the opportunity to guide a business through these reflection exercises. There were members from all different departments, the internal marketing team, a marketing agency, and the sales team. And the challenge was everyone was seeing things from different vantage points. It was creating a lot of friction. And so as a guide, I was guiding them through this reflection exercise. Everyone reflected on the exercises you're about to go through, and then we shared as a team. And what this did is this really helped people get in alignment with other people's perspective. It also helped identify some issues and some opportunities that we could then work together to prioritize and put into action. So without further ado, the first thing that you'll reflect on is the past. So we want to not be hindered by the past. We want to learn from it. But if we don't take the time to stop and reflect, we may miss those lessons. So take a couple minutes for each of these reflections. What are some mistakes that you've made in the past 90 days? Maybe some things that you were intending to do, maybe drop the ball somewhere, maybe something didn't turn out what you intended. And then what are some of the assumptions that you may have made that led to those mistakes? So maybe you thought, well, if I did this, it would lead to that, and it didn't work out that way. Take 2 minutes to go through and actually write these things out. So if you're watching this video, take a moment to pause it and take the 2 minutes, or finish the whole video and then go through the exercise afterwards. So after you've reflected on the past and thought about those things, we're going to step into the present. In the present, we're thinking about what are some of the bottlenecks that are holding back your progress. If you could say, man, if I could get this out of my way, I'd be working so much more productive, I'd be so much more efficient. Writing them out, and that way we could, again, prioritize and process them. A lot of the times we keep on saying in our minds, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then they just keep our mind occupied and we're not making forward progress. So writing them out. And also, while you're identifying bottlenecks in the present, also think about some untapped opportunities. What are some potential opportunities that you could put into action that would be valuable to move forward? So take 2 minutes for that reflection. So if you're coming back, looking into the future, we're looking into the future. I want you to think about being more strategic and thinking about what are some potential challenges that may be coming up around the corner that you may need to avoid. If you know some things could happen, you can be proactive and say, well, rather than letting this challenge happen, I'm going to be proactive and avoid the challenge. And then to build up some energy, reflecting what are some of the things that you're excited about? What are some of the things that just give you energy, that give you motivation, that are coming up around the corner in the next 90 days? So take a couple minutes and reflect on those things. Now, if you're doing this on your own, then take a moment to reflect on what did that do for you, kind of going through that reflection. What are some aha moments that you have? If you're working with a team, this is really important. Have the team share their findings. And this will help, again, get you more aligned, help you get on the same page. And you can also begin seeing, all right, everyone seems to think that this is a challenge. So let's make sure that we address this because it's affecting everyone. Or here's an opportunity that we didn't even think of, but thankfully someone brought it to our attention. So it's a really powerful exercise to get in alignment and amplify your team. So take the time to go through that reflection. Don't just listen to it. If you only listen to it, it's really not going to serve you. Put it into action, share your progress. And if you need help working through this, as myself, I'm a guide. I'd be glad to share this process with your team, giving you some tools to help facilitate this successfully. So question for you, what have you found effective for getting teams in alignment and sharing different perspectives? Put it in the comments. I'd love to see that. In our next video, we'll be talking about how to get more done using less energy. So looking forward to having you tune in. Keep on amplifying.
To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.